We have to start with a dough. So here we have 4 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour. We're going to put that into our food processor. Now this is going to make a lot, but you can freeze these. You can freeze them unfilled. So if you're going to go through the trouble, you don't want to make 3 or 4. You want to make enough so that you can have them for company later on. And then we have a 1/2 cup of sugar. So that goes in. We have, well, this is just vegetable shortening, but if we were really doing this in the old traditional way, we would be using lard. But we know that that is not a good thing to do today. But the lard really gave these shells a nice crispy texture, because when you eat a cannoli, it should really just shatter down the front of you, you know? So we want these shells to be crispy. So we have about 4 tablespoons of vegetable shortening. So we're going to put that in. And then we want 1 egg, just lightly beaten. So beat it up with a fork. We're going to need some milk. I don't know how much yet, depends on how that dough is feeling. And we're going to need some vanilla. So I'm going to put the vanilla in with the egg. So there's a little vanilla, teaspoon or a tablespoon, depending on what you like. So now let's put the top on and get these dry ingredients combined. So we want to pulse that until we have that vegetable shortening pretty much incorporated in there. So now we're going to put the egg mixture and the vanilla through the feed tube and get that kind of mixed up. And now we want to add some milk. Just enough to give us a dough that hangs around that blade. When the dough starts to go around that blade, then you know that you have enough liquid. Well, let's see what we've got here. Oh yeah. So just get it into a smooth ball. When you don't feel any more grittiness to the sugar, you know that you've done it right. And then ideally we want to wrap this into some plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes or so, because we're going to be putting this dough through a pasta machine. Here's our chilled dough. It's been chilling about 30 minutes or so, so now we can work with it. You want to work with it like you work with pasta, small pieces at a time. So lop off small piece. So you want to make about 3-inch diameter circles. They don't have to be 3 inches, depending on the size of your forms. They could be, you could make them smaller, mini size. You could do them larger if you want. And I think we're going to give it one more pass. So just a little flour, not much, because more flour makes a tough dough. So this is our last pass. And out of just this sheet, we can get at least 8, 10. So all that dough that we made is going to give you enough to make several dozens, 3 dozen, maybe even 4, depending on the size of the form of the diameter that you use. Okay, so there it is. All right, there's our circles. The scraps you keep under wraps and then you re-roll. So you want to really brush the form well with melted butter. Really brush it well, okay? Like that. Your hands are going to be a mess, but that's okay. Bring it over. At the edge, just a dab so that it's really sealed. You put the sealed edge down on the bake sheet.